Diabetes doesn't always announce itself with loud symptoms. It often hides in plain sight, disguised as everyday issues. Many wish they had spotted the subtle signs sooner. By the end of this video, you'll uncover the clues your body might be giving and learn how to take control early. Number 1. Not all symptoms are obvious. While many expect flashy signs like constant thirst, diabetes often whispers instead. Persistent fatigue might seem like a busy life, but it could mean your body is struggling to convert sugar into energy. Frequent nighttime bathroom trips? That's your kidneys working overtime to flush excess glucose. Even dark patches on your skin, often dismissed as harmless, might signal insulin resistance. These symptoms mimic other conditions, making them easy to overlook. The best way to detect diabetes early is to be proactive. Regular checkups and blood tests, like A1C or fasting glucose, can unmask this silent threat. Early detection isn't just about managing symptoms. It's about preventing serious complications. Number 2. Excessive thirst isn't just dehydration. Imagine waking up at night, your throat parched, reaching for water that barely helps. You shrug it off, thinking it's the weather or last night's salty meal. During the day, you're refilling your bottle nonstop, telling yourself, I must have forgotten to drink enough earlier. But no matter how much you drink, the thirst doesn't go away. This unrelenting thirst, called polydipsia, isn't just about hydration. It's your body struggling to manage high blood sugar. When glucose builds up, your kidneys work overtime, pulling water from your tissues to flush it out, leaving you in a cycle of drinking and still feeling thirsty. It's so easy to dismiss as nothing serious, but this persistent thirst might be your body's way of saying, pay attention. Recognizing subtle signs like this could be the key to catching diabetes early before it escalates. Number 3. Unexplained weight loss can be a warning sign. You step on the scale and notice the numbers dropping. At first, you're excited. Weight loss without trying? Must be a lucky streak. But the pounds keep falling off, even though you haven't changed your diet or activity level. It's easy to brush off, thinking it's stress or an unnoticed lifestyle tweak. What most don't realize is that unexplained weight loss can be a red flag for diabetes. When your body can't use glucose for energy due to insulin issues, it starts breaking down fat and muscle instead, leading to sudden weight loss. It's not a win, it's your body trying to compensate for something deeper. Many people ignore it, assuming it's harmless, but missing this sign could allow the problem to grow unchecked. Unexplained weight loss isn't random. It's your body speaking up, and recognizing it could make all the difference. Number 4. Frequent urination isn't normal. You find yourself making extra trips to the restroom, especially at night. At first, it seems harmless. Maybe you drank too much tea, or it's just one of those nights. But it keeps happening night after night, disrupting your sleep and leaving you wondering if something's off. Most people shrug it off as normal, blaming hydration or aging, but this constant urge could be a sign of something more serious. When your body struggles to process sugar, it works overtime to flush it out, creating a never-ending cycle. It's not just inconvenient. It's your body signaling an imbalance. Many overlook this because it feels so ordinary, but it's anything but. Recognizing the unusual in the seemingly mundane could uncover a deeper issue and give you the chance to address it before it becomes a bigger problem. Sometimes, small changes mean more than we think. Number 5. Persistent fatigue can mean more than lack of sleep. You wake up feeling drained, even after a full night's rest. You grab an extra coffee, tell yourself it's just a long week, or blame the endless to-do list. But the tiredness lingers, creeping into every part of your day. You find yourself needing breaks for tasks that used to be effortless, but you dismiss it, thinking it's just life catching up with you. What many don't realize is that this kind of unrelenting exhaustion can signal something deeper. When your body struggles to properly use energy, it leaves you running on empty no matter how much you rest. It's so easy to write off as stress or busyness, but persistent low energy levels could be your body whispering for help. Recognizing this hidden sign could be the difference between brushing it off and taking action when it matters most. Number 6. Tingling or numbness in hands and feet is serious. A strange tingling sensation in the hands or feet, often mistaken for a passing inconvenience, can signal something more serious. Many attribute it to sitting too long, poor circulation, or even stress, not realizing it could be linked to nerve issues caused by prolonged blood sugar imbalances. This numbness or pins and needles feeling might persist, making daily tasks like holding objects feel awkward or clumsy. It's easy to overlook, especially when the discomfort seems mild or infrequent at first. However, these subtle signs often point to nerve damage in its early stages, a warning signal that something deeper needs attention. For many, these sensations are dismissed as normal aches of life, but they are far from trivial. Identifying the cause early could prevent further complications. What seems like a fleeting discomfort might be the first step in recognizing a larger underlying issue. Number 7. Blurry vision isn't always an eye issue. A sudden change in vision is often dismissed as strain from too much screen time or the need for a new pair of glasses. It's easy to blame long hours at work or age catching up, but when focus comes and goes unpredictably, it could point to something more significant. Changes in blood sugar levels can impact the fluid in the eyes, temporarily altering how light is refracted, making things appear blurry or out of focus. Most people overlook these episodes, attributing them to minor eye issues, never considering that it might be their body signaling a deeper imbalance. Ignoring these changes allows the underlying cause to continue unnoticed, potentially leading to permanent damage over time. Understanding that vision shifts could be a subtle warning is the first step in recognizing a condition that might otherwise go undetected for far too long. Number 8. Recurring infections aren't bad luck. Dealing with recurring infections, like yeast infections or UTIs, often feels like a streak of bad luck. It's easy to chalk it up to stress, hygiene habits, or just being prone to these issues. However, when infections keep returning despite your best efforts, it's often a sign of something deeper. Elevated blood sugar can weaken the immune system and create an environment where bacteria and fungi thrive, making it harder for your body to fight off these invaders. Many don't connect these persistent infections to a larger problem, instead treating each one as an isolated incident. Overlooking this pattern can delay understanding what your body is trying to communicate. Recognizing recurring infections as a potential sign of an underlying condition can be the first step toward uncovering and addressing the root cause before it progresses further. Number 9. Skin changes are a clue. Noticing darker patches on the neck or underarms is often dismissed as a harmless quirk. Maybe it's dirt, a new skin product, or just natural pigmentation. But these velvety, darker areas, often seen in folds of the skin, could signal a condition called acanthosis nigricans, one of the earliest indicators of insulin resistance. For many, it's easy to overlook or brush aside as insignificant, especially when there's no itching or discomfort. Yet, this subtle change is your skin's way of hinting that your body is struggling to regulate blood sugar levels. Ignoring these patches allows the underlying issue to go unnoticed, potentially worsening over time. While it might seem trivial at first glance, understanding that skin changes are more than cosmetic can be a crucial step in recognizing a deeper health concern before it progresses into something more serious. Number 10. Cravings for sweets might be a warning. An unrelenting craving for sweets might seem innocent, perhaps a stress snack or a harmless sweet tooth. After all, who doesn't enjoy indulging in chocolate or cookies now and then? But when these cravings feel insatiable, no matter how much you satisfy them, it could point to something more significant. Your body might be struggling to regulate blood sugar, leaving your cells starved for energy. In response, your brain signals a constant need for quick energy, sugary foods. Most people dismiss it as emotional eating or a passing habit, never considering it could indicate a deeper issue. Over time, ignoring these cravings could mask an underlying imbalance that requires attention. Understanding that persistent sweet cravings aren't just about taste, but could reflect your body's energy struggles is a powerful step toward addressing what's really going on before it becomes a bigger problem. Now that you know how diabetes hides in plain sight, don't let these subtle signs go unnoticed. The solution is simple. A blood test, such as a fasting glucose or A1C, can provide clarity. Catching these early signs empowers you to take control of your health before they escalate into something more serious. You should also watch this video for other diabetes signs you shouldn't ignore, and please subscribe to this channel if you find this video helpful. Thank you for watching.